Oh, hi there. I'm Jing Today I want to introduce my final project content. I will use the culture perspective to talk about my story. I have chosen the three places, and the first one is Oxford, second one is SFU campus, the third is the Richmond. This story is not just about the location, it is about how these places become the vessel for cultural exchange and identity formation and personal growth. Let's we start with these places, starting with how they become the part of my journey, each acting as the classroom where I learned not just about Canada, but about myself. These three places is more than just a location on the map. They are where I grow, learn, connected with others, each leaving a unique imprint on who I am today. Oxford grounded me in Canada daily life. This location at the southeast of the Metro Vancouver. You can see at the right downstairs blue spot is Oxford. It's a little bit far away from the Vancouver. And Richmond reconnected me to my heritage in the Freudian land. Richmond is at located is under this south of the downtown Vancouver. And the third is the SFU campus exposed me to the globalized world of the academia. SFU campus at the east side of Metro downtown Vancouver. Together, they form the trilogy of the belonging, the local, diasporic, diasporic and the transnational. In visualize the journey here is how their places are the geographically linked. Their true connections lies in the cultural life they help me uncover. The map isn't only about the distance, it traces my path of the cultural adaptation from the Oxford quiet suburb to Richmond, boasting diversity and the SFU academic energy. Each stop shaped my sense of place. What is map doesn't show are the invisible thread type in these places together. Their shared meal just become the culture lessons. The classroom just turned into borderland of the hybrid identity, and the public space where I provide memory now live. This is human geography in action, where the map tell stories of people, not just the place. Let's begin at the Oxford, where I where my Canadian story starts. This town is about my quiet power and the routine in the building belonging. As an international student, I live with a homestay family. The left picture is I live in Oxford Community Center, and the right side is my homestay mom and me. And their homestay family daily routine become my introduction to local culture trade, like the breakfast of the oatmeal and the milk and the Friday night pizza dinner. But also we have the hearty dinner, like this salad. It's really big dish, and the beef steak with the roast potato. This beef steak is covered by the cheese. I think I feel this delicious is made by is kind of house made by the homestay mom. I feel the homestay is not just the housing; it is living life for the observing how Canadian families perform identities through the food schedule and even the how they decorated their homes. Oh, sorry. And at the right side is my school time. Upstairs, I take picture with my with my classmate. They're really funny, and we together make the gingerbread cookie activity at the school. That it is seemed like the simple holiday tradition. It is reflected Oxford location local culture, which is the community that value togetherness and the seasonal rituals. And anthropologists call this symbolic interactionism, how the shared activity create collective meaning. For me, it is was also a exercise in culture translation, explaining the Chinese New Year traditions to the classmate while the learning about their winter holiday custom. Like this, gingerbread is for the celebrate the Christmas. On the weekend, I would cook the Chinese cuisine, such as the green pepper fried chicken, for my host family, creating a intercultural exchange through the food. The kitchen become a connection zone, the space where the culture meet, negotiate, and some clash. I remember my host family fascination with my stir-fried technique. Well, my marveled at her perfectly timed roast dinner. This moment epitomized what geographer Dorian Marcy calls thrown togetherness, the unplanned cultural fusion that's happening when the people share the places. From the human geography lens, Oxford taught me the culture adapt- adaptation and place making, how immigrants like me navigate new environment while preserving our identity. After the Oxford, my journey took me to the Asheville campus. There's located and made the global and I understand for the culture expand beyond the border. Having completed the high school, I'm moving to the Vancouver to study at FSC. A most meaningful experiences here attending the tea and talk. A student success advisor hosts weekly event. It is a safe place where the international students share the culture over the tea. I would discuss the Chinese custom and but learn others people's background, which was so good example of the cultural diffusion in work. When I describe the symbolism of the red envelopes in Chinese culture, I wasn't just sharing the fact, I was asserting my culture capital in academic space. The second one is the campus museum, MAE. It is another attraction. The museum visit, which is look like the personal look at the cultural preservation, underlined the necessity of recognizing and learning from the original stewards of this regions. It has reminded me of the rich indigenous heritage tied to this area by the presenting things from the First Nation. This experience helped me understand the culture, hybridity in academic space and the special narratives in which is our building and the even has the story to tell about the belonging. As I feel disclosed the hierarchies of the multiculturalism, while we embraced diversity as the tea and talk, and and the Western curricular that we are celebrating the equal in some cultures and but not in all. The second one, oh sorry, the third one is Richmond. Richmond host is a rich mix of culture, partic- particular with the Chinese influence. You can see at the left pictures the Buddhist temple built by the earlier Chinese immigrant. It is one such landmark in the city's landscape. Every Lunar New Year, I visit to the pray for the good fortune, a tradition that has been the reminder to stay connected with my roots regardless the physical location. Another culture breed is here's food. The Richmond is northern Chinese cuisine, like that the 小笼包, 馄饨, or the stir fried. It is remind me of the home. Sharing these dishes with a friend exposes them to my culture, and it also reinforces the culture hab- hybridity, and it feel me the culture identity. The geographically, the Richmond is the multiple culture urbanism, where the people from the different community live and enrich the city identity. This is evidence in hybrid food scenes and the multi and multilingual street sign, the Lunar New Year parade that turned the public space into the playful displays of the culture belonging. This space is not only made up the narrative of my past, they demonstrated the culture is never static, always be the dynamic dialogue between the memories and the modern night and modernity, the roots and the roads. Thanks for the listening. Anyway, uh, I gen- I gained understand of the culture identity and belonging through my times at the Oxford in conjunction with the SFU campus and the Richmond. It is specific set to show the how individuals story link to bigger, special, and the social patterns.